Good morning, students. Welcome to your English class. I hope so you all are keeping fine. So let's begin with today's English class. So today's topic is children chapter number 8, that is future time, and it is from your New Learners English Grammar and Composition book. So all of you may turn to page number 53. Today we will be doing page number 53 and 54. So let's get started with today's English class. So everyone will write today's date and classwork. So today's topic is children future time. As you can understand, future denotes or means that something that we do in the time to come. Okay, so let's read these sentences. So you have got 3 sentences. So let's read these 3 sentences. Number 1, my sister drives to work. Number 2, my sister drove to work yesterday. And number 3, my sister will drive to work tomorrow. The verbs in the sentences above are drive, drove and will drive. What kind of time does each present? So, each action is presenting or telling us about time. Yes, when the action was done. So, let's learn. Now, let's find out. We can talk about things happening at 3 different times. So when we talk about any action, we can talk about an action at 3 different times. The 3 times that we talk about are present time, past time and the future time. So we can talk about an action either in the present time, in past time or in future time. Now let's find out some more examples. So here you can see for present time I will say I go to school every day. So what you do every day? You go to school or I go to school. Now for past time, I go will become went. That is the second form of the verb. Go will become went in the past time. I went to school yesterday. So the action is already done. Now future time. I will go to school tomorrow. So did you notice how the 3 times are presented by the verb in these sentences? So you can see that there are 3 presentation of the same verb. Go in the present, it will become when it is for past it will become went, and for future it will become will go. So I hope so this much is clear to you. So did you notice how the 3 times are presented by the verb in the sentences? So the present is drives, past of drive is drove, drives is drove and the future is will drive. Now, so when we talk about time expressions, so you have already understood there are 3 time expressions: present, past and future. So for expressing the time expressions, we generally use these terms. For past we use yesterday, last week, last month, last year, a little while ago. Likewise for present we may say today, this week, this month, this year, at the moment. For future we may use tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, in an hour. Now here you can see past. When we talk about past time, the past tense of a verb tells that something has already been done. I ate the apple. For present, something that is going on now or it happens in a daily routine. The present tense of a verb tells that something is happening now. The example is the apple tastes good. So you are eating the apple and you are saying that the taste of the apple is good. Now for the future time of the verb, when you tell about the verb in future time, it tells something about that is going to happen or will happen in future. I will eat that apple soon. So you are going to eat that apple. Now here you can see in page number 54, we have already learned how to talk about present time and past time. Let us see how we talk about the future time. So how are we going to talk about the future time? When a verb talks about an action that will happen in the future, it is said to be in future time. It is commonly denoted by using will before the present form of the verb. So you will always remember that when we use the verb in future time, the verb will remain in its first form or in the present form. It will never change. So that is very important for you to understand. And before the verb, we always use will when we represent the verb in the future time. Now, here let's start with the exercise. Now, let's practice number 1. The present form of some verbs are given in the first column of the table below. Write how the verbs express past time and future time. One has been done for you. Now you see verb in the present form is given in the first column. Next column is asking for verbs in the past form, and the last column or the third column shows verbs expressing the future time. Now this is another very important thing which you should remember, that in English verbs do not have a future form. In English verbs do not have a future form. Okay. So you don't have any future tense. We only have present and past tense, and we talk about a verb in future time. Now see, jump will become jumped, and when you talk about it in future, it will be will jump. Likewise, laugh will become laughed in past, and in future it will be will laugh. Swim will become swam in past, and in future it will be will swim. Cook will become cooked in past, and in future it will be will cook. Sleep will become slept in past, and for future it will be will sleep. Sing will become sang in past, and for future it will be will sing. Now let's move to the next one, number 2. That was number 1. So let's start with number 2. Read 2 passages given below. Circle the verbs in present time and underline the ones in future time. So we have to circle the words that are in future time, and we have to underline the words that are in we have to circle the words that are in present time, and we have to underline the words that are in future time. So let's start with A. My elder brother studies in a boarding school. So you will circle the word studies. In this school, the students get up. So you will circle the word get up early. So you will circle get up. They go for a run in the mornings. You will circle the word run. School starts at 7:30. So you will circle the word starts. All children participate in after school activities. So you will circle the word participate. They work hard, but they also have a lot of fun. So you will circle the word work hard, and also you will circle have. Okay. So in number A, you will circle the word studies, get up, run, starts, participate, work hard, and have. Now let's move to number B. My elder brother will study. So you will underline will study in a boarding school. In his school, students will get up. So you will underline will get up early. You will underline will get up. Then they will go for a run in the morning. Will go. So you will underline will go. Next, school will start at 7:30. Will start. Okay. Next, all children will participate in after school activities. So you will underline will participate. Next, they will work hard, but they will also have a lot of fun. So you will underline will work hard and you will underline will have. Okay. So that is how you are going to do the exercise. Okay. Number 2. So today this much will be done for your English class. So please go through the rules that you must follow for expressing the verb in the future time, and also learn about the expression of the verbs in the 3 time expressions. Okay. So thank you for today's class. All of you stay safe and stay happy.